Guys, this is Regina again. I'm coming back with another story for you, another Mandela effect story. It's a personal Emmy. For me, I believe it's a Emmy. I believe it's a Mandela effect. Like I said, I believe I shift a lot, and this one right here happened many. Actually, this takes the event took place many years ago, but it's a recent story I'm going to tell that happened between me and my brother and stuff like that. Have I had two brothers and one sister. I have one sister, but one of my brothers passed away many years ago. Many years ago, he's 20s. When he was only 2 years older than me, he was 24. I was 22, and this was in 1994. My brother, he passed away he passed away all of a sudden. He was only, like I said, he was really young, and it came out of nowhere. He had gotten sick, and he went into the hospital, and within that week that he went into the hospital, he passed away. So it caught my whole family by surprise, and off guard and everything like that. So everybody was devastated, and really shaken up and stuff. So my oldest brother, with everybody going through all that, it's going through having to deal with all that. My brother decided, this is a couple of days after my brother passed away, and this is before the funeral. My oldest brother, decides that he wants to take everybody, just immediate family, to breakfast and stuff like that. And at the time, he had a girlfriend, and he was going to take her kids too, but he wanted us to get up, and all go to breakfast one morning. So we went. He decided to do that. So he wanted my mom to come, but she wound up not going at the last minute because she was dealing with so much. But me and my sister still went, and my brother, his girlfriend, and her kids. So we all got up early in the morning. We went to breakfast, and we wound up having a really nice time. And we laughed and joked, and it was like it was needed, like that. Because at the time, even though we was siblings and stuff, we didn't really do stuff like that with each other. What I mean, we do it, and since then we do it, like every now and again we'll spend time with each other and like that. But back then we really didn't do stuff like that. So I know my brother would have really enjoyed, because my brother was really outgoing. My brother that passed away, he would have really enjoyed that. We thought that was nice that we all went to breakfast and stuff like that, spent time like that with each other and stuff like that, because that's just the type person he was. But the reason why I bring this up is because this story right here, I'm telling, it's another Mandela effect that attached to the same story. I'm going to tell at another date, but it's kind of too long to tell right now. But this is the shorter one, so I'm going to tell. This is the one I'm telling right now. So anyway, like I said, we all went to breakfast and stuff like that. But we had such a nice time. We laughed and joked. It was a funny story attached to the same, to this event when we all went out. We had, so I always think about the story, the good time we had, and the story that my brother and them was telling while we was out at breakfast that time, and I just laughed. And over the years, I will always like reflect back on that time when I think about like my brother Jim or my brothers and stuff like that. And I'm like, remember that time we all went, when you took us to breakfast and you told us this, and I would always say that. And it was many. I brought this story up. I love this story, so I brought it up many times over the years and stuff like that. And I was just, like that, just out of the blue. And every time I would bring it up to my older brother Mike, he would like, yeah. We all laugh about it and joke about it and stuff like that. So this year around Christmas, last year around Christmas, I was talking to my brother on the phone. And we were reminiscing and stuff like that. And again, I brought it up again. Like I said, I brought the story up many a times over the years, over the 20 some odd years, like that. And so I brought it up again. And I said, yeah, that's just like something. Except this time, when I bring it up, my brother kind of got quiet. Like, then I said, I said, Mike, you hear me? Like that, because he didn't really respond to what I was saying. I said, you hear me? He was like, yeah. He said, say it again. What you say? What did you say? And I said it again. And he said, when we went to breakfast, he said, when Jim passed, we on with the breakfast. I said, yeah. And he said, when did that? I don't remember that. I said, yeah, Mike, remember you took us to breakfast when I said around time when Jimmy passed, like like that. I said, when Jim passed, I said, you took off, you took off, we all went to breakfast, me, you, and I said his girlfriend's name and her kids, because the story is about her kid, the funny story attached, I was talking with, reflecting on was about her kids, and so the story told me about her kids and stuff, like something that had happened. And I said, yeah, when we all went out, and like that, and you was telling us, and we all went to breakfast, you told us the story. And he said, I don't remember that. He said, we went to breakfast. He said, I said, yeah, my time Jim passed away. My brother did not remember. He said, I don't remember that. He said, I don't remember that. So I said, that's weird because, of course, like it stood out to me because it was such a significant time right there, like that. So, and I had brought the story many a times. So after I got off the phone with my brother, I called my sister. And I said the same thing myself. I said, Nate, I said, guess what? Mike doesn't remember when he took us to breakfast. When Jim passed and we all went to breakfast. He doesn't remember that, like that. My sister was like, I said, you remember that, right? When what? When we went to breakfast? She said, when? She said, when he took, like, because we've been to breakfast since then and spent time together. But because I was saying when my brother passed, like right before, I was saying right after my brother Jim passed. And so she was like, no, I don't remember that. Like us going to, we went to breakfast. When did we go to breakfast? And then she said, well, she said, child, that was so long ago. If you say we did, maybe we did, but I don't remember it. She said, I don't remember. My sister's not though. She's only 3 years older than me, and my brother is in his early 50s. So that shocked me that, and I've brought this story up many times, and we all laughed about it. And the same story I always reflect back when I tell. Now they don't. Neither one of them remember us going to breakfast around that time when my brother took us to breakfast. So that's crazy. That's just another little small Emmy I have and stuff like that. So, like I said, I think I shift a lot and stuff like that. And this is not something I'm misremembering and stuff like that. And I don't think they're saying it on purpose just to, like, why would they say they don't remember? I think it's in me. I believe it to be an me. So that's all I have for now. But I'll come back with another one. I have several of them, and so I'll be telling those at a later date. All right, then, y'all. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'll talk to you another time. Bye bye.